Hey, back of trash here. While I was offshore last hitch, I said I was going to be making some videos while I was home. I didn't even find my old camera until like day 8 or 9 home. Then once I found the camera, couldn't find a tripod. Tried to freehand some stuff with my phone. Everything looks like garbage that I wouldn't watch. Realizing that I did shoot a video, just kind of a tour of my 3D printer that I've currently got. And I realize now that, see, I've got it set up in the closet in the old house I used to live in. So it's very tight quarters. You can't really film in there. It works great as a little work area because I can keep the temperature where I want it. Got a dehumidifier so it stays dry. But there's not room for camera gear and everything else in there to where it's decent, I guess is what I'm trying to say. So what I'm doing in hopes of making something worth watching is in my bag. I'm on my way to work right now. It's like 5:15 in the morning. No, it's later than that, but my clock doesn't work in my truck. Probably 5:30. Almost 6. I don't know. I don't even know what time it is. I don't know what day it is, except that they called me saying that yes, I actually still have a job to go back to today. So that's how I know it's Wednesday. So I'm just driving to the heliport. I'm gonna get on my helicopter and fly to work for 2 weeks. And hopefully everything is good and the price of oil can come back up and kind of secure our jobs a little bit more. But anyway, I hope everybody's doing good out there. I had a good hitch home. It wasn't bad. It wasn't anything amazing. It was actually my anniversary this week while I was home, but with everything closed down, we couldn't really do anything. So I cooked. I cooked in the house. Came out pretty good. I had pictures of it, but if you're not on my Facebook, I'm sure you didn't see that. Just trying to think. I don't know if any of y'all are gamers out there, but I've been, for the last several years, my favorite game to play is Elite Dangerous. And I was all pumped up for the fleet carriers. I was looking forward to getting that so that rather than having all my my fleet stationed at Jameson Memorial and just going back and forth to there whenever I want to change ships, I'm like, yeah, I'm going to be able to have all my ships with me at any given time so I can just hop in, do some mining, get bored with that, get in my Crusader or my Type 10 and go hunt pirates at a high res. But I can't afford it. I've been grinding since I found out they were coming out, and in all fairness, I'm not entirely credit grinding. I'm also trying to get my Imperial ranked up so that I can get a cutter. But I spent no money in the game at all this entire week, and I've only ground up to about 1.1 billion credits, and the initial purchase price of the thing is going to be, I believe, 5 billion credits is the final number. And then you got an upkeep. They're making you pay upkeep on this. I guess for, I don't know why, but someone was running through the numbers on Reddit, I believe it was, and it said that basically once you bought this thing, if you actually outfit it to do everything that they say it's going to do, you know, have mobile repair, have refueling, have, I think even just cargo, like ship parking is optional. I mean, it's a carrier. That's what it's for. And you're going to make being able to park your ships a buy-in. That's stupid. But basically, once you get all the extra stuff, I don't know that they have prices on the upgrades yet, because the beta just went live yesterday. But somebody posted a picture of their weekly upkeep cost, and it was 147 million credits per week that you've got to farm every week just to feed this thing, not to buy ammunition for your ships, not for fuel. Oh, fuel. The fuel this stuff is, that this ship's going to use, tritium, it's going to take 1 ton of this stuff to jump every light year. So if you make a 500 light year jump, which is what it's capped at, it takes 500 tons of fuel that can only be either purchased or mined. And I know that you know, mining paynite or anything like that, that takes a little bit of time to get. So mine for 3 or 4 hours to get fuel for 1 jump. Or I think the cost they said if you buy it is like 22 or 23 million credits for 1 jump. And that just, it might be for immersion reasons or just to keep people from jumping from Earth to Colonia in a day. But that's just, oh, and the cooldowns. Every jump has a 1 hour wind up and a 1 hour cooldown. So I can literally outrun a carrier making 500 light year jumps with like 4 of my ships. Now, I can't just set it and forget it. I'm going to have to keep, you know, actually jumping and playing and scooping fuel and doing things. Not just sit back and read a book and wait to launch. Or to jump, excuse me. Hopefully, in this beta, they get some of this stuff rebalanced to where it's actually fun. Because to me, none of this sounds like a good time. And I realize this is probably a very... I've been resting the phone on the steering wheel. So I've been steering and probably just rocking y'all. I hope I haven't given none of y'all motion sickness. Let's see. Other things going on. Nothing much, really. Just glad to have a job. Glad to still have my health. The pollen's in the air bad right now, so I know I sound sinusy, but just ready to go to work, make some money, and go home and support my family, you know. It's crazy. It's a crazy world. Well, y'all have a good one, and I'll talk to y'all later. Bye.